The billion-dollar manifestation industry has been keeping a critical secret from you. While they sell complicated techniques and programs, they've overlooked the most fundamental biological hack for manifestation, one that's been hiding in plain sight in your daily routine. Imagine taking a bite of food and transforming your reality with that simple action. Sounds impossible? Harvard University's neurological research suggests otherwise. Rhythmic physical actions like chewing can create altered states similar to deep meditation. The manifestation chewing protocol leverages this science, bypassing conscious resistance and imprinting intentions directly into your neurological system with every bite. By the end of this video, you'll discover exactly how to implement this powerful technique in your daily life. The suppressed secret: how ancient Tibetans used chewing as a manifestation tool. What if I told you that ancient Tibetan monks discovered a manifestation technique so powerful that modern self-help gurus have deliberately kept it hidden? The answer lies in something you do every day without thinking: chewing your food. In remote monasteries perched high in the Himalayan mountains, these monks weren't just eating to sustain their bodies. They were engaging in a sacred practice that modern science is only beginning to understand. For centuries, these devoted practitioners developed a method of conscious eating that transcended nutrition. Within their isolated sanctuaries, they practiced specific chewing patterns during meals that induced profound, altered states of consciousness. These carefully calibrated rhythmic movements were designed to shift brainwave activity into optimal manifestation states. Imagine a Tibetan monk named Dorje rising before dawn. As the first light illuminates the snow-capped peaks, he joins his brothers in the dining hall. Each grain of rice, each sip of butter tea becomes a sacred act. Dorje chews methodically, not randomly, but in precise rhythms. His mind focuses intently on healing a fellow monk suffering from fever. As he synchronizes his breath with his chewing pattern, his consciousness shifts. By mealtime's end, the sick monk's fever breaks, another manifestation achieved through this deceptively simple practice. The monks documented instances of manipulating physical objects with thought, accelerated healing, and influencing weather patterns through their focused intention during these sacred meals. Meanwhile, today's manifestation teachers push complicated visualization exercises and endless affirmation repetitions, with practitioners struggling while these monks transformed an everyday activity into a powerful manifestation engine. This practice remained hidden until the 1940s, when British anthropologist Richard Alpert discovered ancient manuscripts during an expedition to a remote monastery near the Tibetan-Nepalese border. These texts contained detailed instructions for what the monks called consciousness chewing, the rhythmic mastication practice that opened doorways between physical and non-physical reality. The manuscripts were quickly acquired by Western spiritual organizations who recognized the disruptive potential of such a simple technique. Why suppress this information? Consider the economics of modern spirituality. A technique requiring no special equipment, no expensive retreats, and no years of training threatens the entire foundation of the manifestation industry. There's no profit in promoting a practice anyone can do 3 times daily without spending $1. The neurological hack: how chewing bypasses your mental resistance. Did you know your brain has a neurological gatekeeper that automatically rejects new ideas before they can reach your subconscious? This explains why even the most dedicated manifestation practitioners often hit a wall. Their techniques collide with this invisible barrier, the brain's critical faculty. It's not your fault that visualizations sometimes feel like you're just going through motions. Your brain is literally wired to resist the very changes you're trying to create. Your brain processes an astonishing 11 million bits of information every second, yet your conscious awareness can only handle about 50 bits. That's a mere 0.00045% of total brain processing. The remaining 99.99955% happens in your subconscious, the true powerhouse of manifestation. This massive gap explains why conscious attempts at manifestation often fall flat. The key lies in your brain's reticular activating system, RAS. Think of the RAS as a strict security checkpoint, examining every piece of information trying to enter your awareness. Located in your brainstem, this neural network prevents sensory overload by filtering the constant flood of data your senses collect. Without this protection, you'd be paralyzed by information bombardment. However, this same protective mechanism filters out new ideas that don't match your existing beliefs. This is where rhythmic chewing creates a remarkable neurological shortcut. Brain imaging studies have revealed that 20 to 30 chews per bite activates the RAS in a unique way. This precise rhythm generates neural firing that temporarily suspends your brain's usual filtering process. You've essentially discovered a backdoor into your own mind. When you chew with conscious intention, you create a sustained pattern of neural activity. Hard chewing particularly stimulates the caudate nucleus and frontal brain regions, areas directly linked to cognitive function. One fMRI study found significantly higher activation in these regions during hard chewing compared to soft chewing. The benefits become most pronounced after about 15 to 20 minutes of rhythmic chewing. What's revolutionary is how this compares to the hypnagogic state, that drowsy transition between wakefulness and sleep when your critical faculty naturally relaxes. The rhythmic chewing technique effectively recreates this receptive state while you remain fully alert. Your mind becomes temporarily more flexible, accepting new programming without resistance. By synchronizing your breathing with your chewing rhythm, you amplify this effect. This creates what neuroscientists call entrainment, when multiple systems operate at the same frequency. This synchronization maximizes your receptive state. This explains why some people manifest effortlessly, while others struggle for years despite using identical techniques. Those natural manifestors have accidentally discovered ways to bypass their mental resistance through everyday activities like rhythmic chewing. They aren't more skilled or spiritually advanced. They've simply found biological shortcuts around their critical faculty. During chewing, a temporary open window forms between your conscious intentions and subconscious programming. Affirmations or intentions can be directly imprinted without the usual filtering. It's like finding that brief moment between security shift changes when you can slip past unnoticed. The power of this approach is that it doesn't require belief, faith, or previous manifestation experience. It works on a fundamental biological level, engaging natural processes everyone possesses. You don't need perfect visualization skills. You just need to chew with conscious intention and proper timing. The sacred protocol, transforming eating into a manifestation ritual. While everyone obsesses over complex manifestation rituals, the most powerful portal to your subconscious mind opens 3 times every day when you sit down to eat. Most people completely miss this critical manifestation window, rushing through meals while scrolling on their phones, unaware that each bite could be reprogramming their reality. This practice, rooted in ancient wisdom and now validated by modern science, transforms the mundane act of eating into a sacred ritual that can literally change your life. The manifestation chewing protocol works as a fundamental biological hack that functions regardless of your belief in it. The beautiful part? You're already eating multiple times daily. By changing how you approach these meals, you transform necessary biological sustenance into powerful manifestation sessions. When was the last time you truly focused on your food? Mindful eating, with roots in Zen Buddhism, encourages heightened awareness of the eating experience. Your meals are prime opportunities to feed your subconscious with precisely what you wish to manifest. The protocol begins with intentional preparation. Select foods that require significant chewing. Those with complex textures create stronger neurological responses. Research published in Science Direct found that hard chewing may stimulate cognition-associated brain regions, potentially enhancing cognitive processing. Reach for crusty whole grain bread, fibrous vegetables like carrots or broccoli, almonds, or chewy proteins like grass-fed beef. Create a distraction-free, sacred environment. Place a single candle on your table, silence your phone, turn off the TV, and clear your space. This environment signals to your brain that something important is happening. Before taking your first bite, set a clear manifestation intention framed in positive, present tense language. The 6-step manifestation chewing protocol. 1. Select foods with intention, preferably those requiring significant chewing. 2. Create a distraction-free environment. 3. Set a clear manifestation intention. 4. Count 20 to 30 chews per bite. 5. Synchronize your breathing with your chewing rhythm. 6. Repeat your manifestation statement with each chew. Approach each bite with what mindfulness research calls a beginner's mind, experiencing the food as if for the first time. The 20 to 30 chews per bite creates the optimal neurological pattern for subconscious reprogramming while ensuring complete digestion. Think of this practice as a harmonious symphony where each element plays its part. Your breath provides the rhythm, your chewing creates the melody, and your intentions form the lyrics. This choreographed dance of mindfulness transforms a simple meal into a powerful ritual. As you chew, synchronize your breathing with the rhythm. Inhale deeply through your nose, then exhale slowly through your mouth while chewing. With each chew, mentally repeat your manifestation statement, physically imprinting these intentions through rhythmic action. What makes this protocol particularly effective is the sensory experience. Research shows that texture and mouthfeel of food are crucial in determining how flavor is perceived. This sensory richness creates stronger neural connections around your desired manifestation, alleviating stress while empowering your everyday life. After implementing this protocol for just 7 days, you'll notice a profound shift in how your subconscious responds to your intentions. Unlike meditation practices requiring special time, this protocol integrates seamlessly into what you're already doing. It transforms necessary biological functions into spiritual practice, making it perfect for busy people who struggle with consistency. Remember that mindful eating fosters an individual experience and appreciation of the food, with an attitude of exploration and curiosity. When you bring this same exploratory approach to manifestation, you remove the pressure and resistance that often block results. Conclusion: what we've uncovered today is a biological alignment that's been hiding in plain sight your entire life. The power to reshape your reality exists in something as fundamental as chewing your food. Your subconscious mind, that powerful 99.99% of your mental processing, responds most profoundly to physical actions that circumvent conscious resistance. This biological backdoor gives you direct access to reprogram your deepest beliefs with every meal. Tomorrow, transform your eating experience. As you count those 20 to 30 chews, feel each intention settling into your nervous system. Imagine your life changing with every mindful bite. Share your experiences and subscribe for more forbidden knowledge that can revolutionize your reality.